Good morning, students. From today onwards, we are going to start our second semester syllabus, and the first chapter name is Socio-Religious Reforms or Socio-Religious Awakening also you can say. In old textbook it is Socio-Religious Reforms, which is awakening only. First of all, before I start, what is the meaning of socio-religious reforms or socio-religious awakening? That I want to explain you first. To make you all understand the meaning of this, let me split it into three words. And what are these words? They are socio, that is social, religious, and the third one is awakening or reforms. Now, the meaning of social is one relating to the society or its organization. You may have heard in Hindi it is known as samajik. You must have come across this word, right? Samajik. So social is samajik. The next is religious, which is related to religion. And the last word is reforms, which means to make changes in order to improve it or to improve something. That is also awakening. Same meaning of awakening and reforms. So if I sum it up, the chapter is about the changes which were made in the society and religions in religious activities in past to improve the flaws which were prevalent in the society. So on the same note, let us start our chapter. I will first read the paragraph and then explain you what it says. So the chapter starts like this. In 19th century, India was trapped in the net of various evils like superstition, doubts, ignorance, evil customs, caste system, etc. The condition of women was worst in the narrow-minded society. Various evil customs were widespread in our society, like custom of Dudh Piti for the girl child, sati system, denial of widow remarriage, etc. Due to the Western education, new awakening began in 19th century to remove the evil custom from the society. Revolutions started for social and religious improvements. Raja Ram Mohan Roy was the first among the reformers. So the first paragraph, it says that between 1801 to 1900 in our society various social evils, which means social wrongdoings, were prevalent, like superstitions. Now what is the meaning of superstition? Which means, if in Hindi I say, it is andhvishwas. Have you heard about this word? In English it is superstition. Next is illiteracy. People were not educated. Third is evil customs, caste systems, etc., which were prevalent during that time. Now evil customs, like what? Evil customs means some of the evil customs are Dudh Piti. which means if a girl child is born to a family, they used to kill her by putting her in the container which is full of milk. This is known as Doodh Piti. Also some other customs like Sati system. Sati system means burning of woman. If her husband dies, they used to burn the woman on her husband's funeral pyre. Next is denial of widow remarriage. That means if her husband dies, the woman used to not remarry. These were the customs prevalent in the past, in our past Indian history. But due to the Western education, a new awakening took place to remove these social wrongdoings, and extreme efforts were made by various reformers to bring changes in society and religious activities. And it was first initiated by Rajaram Mohan Roy, which we are going to study now. Now let us see what efforts were made by Rajaram Mohan Roy. Let me first read out some of the few lines or some paragraph from this. Rajaram Mohan Roy was born in the year 1772 AD in Hooghly district of Bengal in Radhanagar village in a Brahmin family. Rajaram Mohan Roy got married in his early childhood. His brother's wife became Sati on her husband's death. This incident influenced Rajaram Mohan Roy deeply. He started many reforms and protested strongly against child marriage, casteism, Doodh Piti for girl child, etc. He started the Bengali newspaper Samvad Kaumudi in the year 1821 AD and also Miratul Akbar in the year 1821 AD in Persian language. Brahmo Samaj was established in the year 1828 AD. Rajaram Mohan Roy established Hindu College in Kolkata. Let us first take the explanation of this paragraph till Kolkata. We are talking about the Rajaram Mohan Roy. Students, he was born to a Brahmin family which was residing in Radhanagar village of one of the district named Hooghly in Bengal. He was married in his early childhood when his sister-in-law, that is his brother's wife, became Sati. He was shaken up badly, and from that day onwards he decided to protest against the Sati system and also other social customs, and for this purpose he started a Bengali newspaper and a Persian newspaper. Bengali newspaper was in Bengali language and Persian language newspaper he started. Why he started so? To spread the awareness among the people. He also established Brahmo Samaj and Hindu College in Kolkata. Why? So that people get education, and as a result of which people give away the practice of social evil customs. Hope you are understanding. Now let us move further in the paragraph. He recommended many changes to the British government like press independence, freedom of speech, women's rights, individual independence, to keep judiciary away from reforms, etc. Rajaram Mohan Roy started movements against Sati system. As a result of it, the British governor William Bentinck framed a law putting ban on Sati Pratha system. This law was framed in the year 1829 AD, so it can be said Raja Ram Mohan Roy laid the foundation for new awakening with regard to initiating social, religious, and political revolution. The Emperor of Delhi sent Raja Ram Mohan Roy to England in the year 1830 AD in regards to his case of right to property. He died in Bristol in the year 1833 AD. Brahmo Samaj played a vital role by contributing towards changing the viewpoint of Hindu Samaj. Brahmo Samaj tried to abolish the rigid and superstitious religious beliefs which were prevalent then. Students, as written in the paragraph, Raja Ram Mohan Roy also recommended many changes to British government. And which were they? They were there should be freedom of speech. That means freedom of press. That means the newspaper persons are free to publish and write whatever they want. There must be freedom of press so that they can spread social awareness. Also, women's rights, personal liberties were recommended by Raja Ram Mohan Roy. All these things were recommended by Raja Ram Mohan Roy. Not only this, with the help of British Governor General William Bentinck, in the year 1829 AD, he abolished the sati system. Now, later on in the year 1830, he went to England to fight the case of property for emperor, and over there he died in 1833 AD. But after his death also, Brahmo Samaj, which was established by him, kept on reforming work and brought the new awakening in the Hindu Samaj, that is Hindu society, to abolish this rigid and superstitious religious belief which were prevalent during that time. And this way we can see that he laid the new awakening, foundation of new awakening in Indian society. Students, this was all for today's lecture. Today we have gone through one character, that is Raja Ram Mohan Roy, and how he helped to bring the social religious reforms in Indian society. In next video we will see some other reformers who tried to bring about the changes in Indian society. Till then, take care of yourself, and please go through this video lecture 2-3 times so that you can understand properly. We will meet with new video in new lecture. Bye bye.